Peace. What's the word, everybody? Give everybody a chance to tap in before we start building on the subject matter for the day. Hopefully, y'all have a powerful Wednesday. August 3rd, man. We in the mood today, man. We in one of those moods where we definitely gonna do some venting, man. So I hope y'all got about 45 to an hour. Terenzo, peace. What's happening? What's the word? Oh, we got about 45 to an hour, man, to chop it up, build, add on, all that good stuff, man. But we gonna do some going off today, man. We in one of those moods. Gotta snap on some folks. It is what it is, man. That's the type of energy we dealing with today, man. So hopefully y'all got time to tap in, add on. Cause we gonna build today, man. But what's the word? How y'all living and feeling? Before I start talking to y'all, let me know how y'all feeling. On this wonderful Wednesday. What's the word? Chris, what's happening? Colleen, peace, what's happening? Andrew, peace, what's the word? How we living and feeling on this Wednesday? Montel, peace, what's happening? What's the word? We ready to go in, but I ain't about to go in just yet. I don't want people to miss the energy, man. I don't want it to happen. Antoinette, peace, queen, what's happening? Everything is smooth my way, man. Everything is smooth. BK, peace, what's happening? Evan, peace, what's the word? Everything is good, man. We keeping it simple, keeping it peaceful today. Goldie, PG, what's happening? Andrew, man, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to burn some people in the ground. Because I'd have had, I be like I said, man, I'm the wrong person to criticize, man. Like I'm the wrong person. Montel, you say the B-Day week, right on. What day is the actual B-Day? But yeah, man, I'm one of the wrong people. Like I'm the wrong person to criticize. Criticizing me is almost pointless. I didn't spend my whole life being criticized and scrutinized and things like that. But a lot of times, man, people criticize and scrutinize based on emotions. You know what they say, the hit dogs holler and things like that. The truth hurts the guilty. So a lot of times when somebody's criticizing something that you said, it resonated with them, it struck a nerve. They see themselves in the statement that you made. Oh, Montel, right on, right on. A happy belated born day. Same born day as my grandfather. Ain't that something? But yeah, a lot of times, man, when they get overly emotional about something that was said, I already know what it is. I already know what time it is. Prime example, man. I make the little post. I'll talk about Mystical. Y'all know the situation with Mystical. All brothers jump into his defense. Oh, it's always your own people. It's always your own people. It's always your own people. Allegations. Man, if y'all don't get out of my face with that garbage BS, man, don't know. But listen, all of the videos and like all of the videos, all of the books, all of the Facebook posts that I done made uplifting black people, y'all can miss me with that. It's always your own people trying to tear brothers down. This, that, and the third. Y'all believe anything the media say. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with the media. I'm a music head. I listen to the music. I know what type of lyrics Mystical was putting out. I know his career. I've been following his career, man. This ain't the first time that brother got accused of that. This dude know what he out here doing. We got to stop acting like, man, we got to stop acting like things are always lies because it's what's being presented to me. Man, some of these dudes are wicked and they getting caught. Like, let's just be real in the field, man. Some of these dudes letting you know what's up, writing the music, and they think they are invincible. And then they go out here doing these things and they just getting caught up. That it is what it is. It is what it is. We gotta chill, man. We gotta chill. We gotta stop acting like we don't have predators right here in our own community. What purpose would it serve the media to tear Mystical down? Somebody, what he was finna do? He was finna buy NBC. What was Mystical about to do that was so powerful to where the media say, "Oh, we gotta tear that brother down"? What was Mystical about to do? What was Mystical about to? Somebody let me know what Mystical. He about to buy Facebook. He was about to buy Instagram or something. What was Mystical about to do? To where we got to make Mystical a target. Come on, man. Like we got to start using some common sense, man. Like this stuff is out here happening, man. Yeah, we have cases to where some of these women are lying on these dudes. Yes, that happens. But man, we got to stop acting like we don't have predators out here. Come on, stop playing with me, man. Some of y'all got some of these dudes in your own families, and y'all trying to sweep it under the rug. If your sister, if your moms, if your aunt, if your niece came back to you and said such and such raped me, such and such touched me, oh, you're not gonna be asking for no evidence then. You ain't gonna need proof. You ain't gonna be like, oh, you lying. I'm gonna wait until all the evidence come out. This is all allegations. No, you're gonna be ready to put this dude under the ground. That's what you're gonna be ready to do. That's what you're gonna be. If it comes out via media that somebody touched your mom's, your sister, your aunt, guess what you gonna believe that media. Gonna believe it. You gonna believe it. You're gonna be ready to touch somebody, you're gonna be ready to put somebody underneath the ground. And that's an actual fact. That's an actual fact. It is what it is. Now, again, I'm not telling you that we shouldn't do the knowledge to situations, and we shouldn't examine whether somebody is lying or not. But man, we dealing with a person that has a history. We dealing with a person that has a history. I can see if I made a video talking about somebody that had no history of rape and was getting accused of it for the first time. No, we dealing with somebody who has been found guilty of this. You know what I'm saying? Found guilty of this. This is not the first time. Dudes out here with a whole history of raping chicks, and dudes like, nah, this is allegations. Y'all always try to tear a black man down. Man, listen, some of these black men do a great job of tearing themselves down to the point where no, the media doesn't need to do that. It's funny. It's crazy to me how, all right, cool. It's crazy when something like this happens, right? This is how weird it is. This is how hypocritical some of us can get. Oh, it's all allegations on the brother's end. He ain't do nothing. He innocent until proven guilty. But then in the same breath, we want to automatically say these chicks lying. So we not saying the chick is innocent till proven guilty. We not saying the chick is telling the truth until it's proven that she's lying. We automatically say she's lying. And then on the same breath, we want to say dude innocent till proven guilty. How that make any sense? So we automatically saying somebody is lying, and then we saying, oh, we need the evidence here. But you don't need the evidence that the person is lying, though. You don't need that. You don't need the evidence to determine that the chick is lying, but you need the evidence to determine whether or not the dude touched her or not. So that's where we at with it. Goldie for sure. And he didn't just do it. Like, he didn't just, this is not like Mystical. I think this is like the third or fourth time that he done been in this type of situation. So this ain't even like the second time, man. Mystical is just, that's what he just be on. It's what he on. BK, exactly. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If we can't handle home first, how we gonna handle them? Like, straight up, if we can't deal with our problems in our own community first, how we gonna do anything? We can't get the predators out of our own community. Like, come on, man. We can't get the predators out of our own community. And we wonder why things ain't changed. We wonder why we not elevating. Because we afraid to address the elephant in the room, the elephant in the crib. We're afraid to address the uncle that we know, the cousin that we know, out here touching little girls, little boys. We afraid to address them. We afraid to deal with that, man. We afraid that we sweep that under the rug. Everybody lying. The kid's lying. And your uncle didn't touch you. This chick lying. Yeah, in some cases, maybe so. But in a lot of cases, it's not. It's not. You know, in a lot of cases, some of these women are not lying. Like, let's be real. Man, I'm telling you, listen, back when I was in the dating realm, every other young lady that I came across had been touched when they were little. I swear to you, it was like common. It was to the point where if I came across a young lady and she said she wasn't touched as a child, I was surprised. I promise you, every chick that I was entertaining at that time, I was doing the knowledge today up. They got touched in some way, shape, or form as a young girl. Man, I can't make that up. I can't make it up. That's a problem. I don't know about y'all, but that's a problem. And they get touched by male family members, man. This is a problem, man. That's a problem. Again, I don't know about y'all, but to me, that's a big problem. Why is this happening? What we gonna do about it? Akuma, y'all, yeah, the Miles Bridges, yeah, for sure. Man, yeah, man. Again, some of these cats, these athletes and entertainers feel like they high and mighty, feel like they invincible, feel like they can get away with murder because they got money. You know, and that's why I don't like these particular situations, man. That's what be happening, man. It's that entitlement. Like, man, they think they could do something and then it gets swept under the rug because they got money to afford these lawyers. That's what we did. That's what we be dealing with a lot of times, man. That's what we be dealing with a lot of the times, man. Jay Will, that Deshaun Watson situation is very interesting. They enabled it, but I do, at the end of the day, I still feel like dude is a creep. Weirdo. Like, I feel like dude is a weirdo. He just a creep, you know, but he stood the, you know, they went through their little process and that's what they came up with. But they was like the Texans organization was enabling that situation, man. So they was playing a role in that as well, you know, which that type of stuff goes on. But the dude, to me, strikes me as a creep. You know, that's just my personal perspective on dude. He's just a creep and he got some weird fetishes. That's pretty much what it is. You know, that's just pretty much sums up his life. Nah, Jay Will, I'm not even referring to Deshaun Watson, though. I'm talking about Mystical, the Mystical situation. I ain't even talking about Deshaun Watson. I'm already hip on Deshaun Watson's case and whatnot. Dude just strikes me as a weird dude. Like, that's pretty much his situation with me. He just strikes me as a weird dude. Got weird fetishes. Like, that's just pretty much it. But Mystical by far is not innocent at all. Nowhere near close to it. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the video I talked about. Mystical, the rapper, being accused of what, he choked the woman, raped her, all that. You know, this ain't his first time. You know, this ain't that brother's first time. So I thought that was kind of like, I thought, okay, cool, we can speak on that because this, you know, the brother got a history of it. I guess not. I guess not. Lindell, exactly. Don't even have to. But that's part of the problem, though. They don't even have to, but they feel like this is what they be feeling like at times, man. They just feel like they should be entitled to everything. They feel like simply because they name is such and such that everybody should be wanting to lay down with them. Well, some women are like that, but when they come across the sister that, I don't care that your name is Mystical. Like, I don't care that you Mystical. I don't care that you this, that, and the third. When they come across that woman, like, that's the one that they be wanting. So that's when you got raped and things like that. When they come across the woman that don't care about their status and fame, that's the one that they want right there. So then now you got a rape situation. Like that, like that's what be happening. Instead of them going after the millions of women that will want to lay down with them simply because of their name, their status, and their money, they want the one that be like, nah, I don't care nothing about you. It's almost like the woman on the reverse side. It's almost like the woman that aims for the dude that ain't paying her no mind. That's how this stuff is working. So the dude operating the same way. When the dude reaches a certain status, he feels like everybody should bow down to him. So that one woman that doesn't, he wants her by any means necessary. By any means necessary. And that's the problem. You know, that's the problem. He's like, oh, okay, she ain't bowing down to me. All right, this was finna happen. And then you have these cases that we end up with because you was pursuing a woman that wasn't bowing down to you. You had 100 of them bowing down to you. They'll do whatever it is you ask them to do, but you don't want that. It's too easy. You want the challenge, and you trying to force something, and boom, now you have these situations. That's what be happening. And then on top of that, some dudes just wicked. So it ain't even got to be that with some dudes. Some dudes just wicked. Just like we got some women that lie, like I said, Just like we got some women that lie, we got some dudes that they are just wicked. Weak and wicked, man. That's some dudes are just like that, man. For real, straight up. Some dudes just like that. It is what it is. Some dudes are just wicked. Some dudes just have the predatory behavior. Just it is what it is. We got to accept that. We got to accept it. Chris, what you say? Too many men are using feminine energy and internalizing the situation. Big time feminine energy. You know, like I said, I thought this was common sense. I'm doing the knowledge to his history. This ain't his first rodeo. So, okay, cool. Dude was guilty the last time, man. And then he got caught up in a situation after that. And then here we are again. It's like, all right, man, I don't have any sympathy for somebody that was given several chances and kept doing the same things. Dude, no, I don't have any sympathy for that, man. I don't have any sympathy for that. None. Lindell, exactly. And that's why they continue with the behavior, because the money gets them out of it. So when the money, when people see, okay, I can keep doing what don't get me out of this situation, so that ain't gonna change the behavior. So that's why somebody like Mystical gonna keep doing the same thing if he get out of it, even though he didn't serve time. You know, he's like, all right, man, listen, I got a little money, so I'm gonna get less time for it than the average person. So I'm gonna keep doing it because they're not doing anything to change the behavior. It's crazy, man. Complex design. Peace, what's happening? It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of like dudes that I have to argue with when it's something simple like, hey, stop dealing with the predators in our community, the creep dudes. Why am I having to argue with a dude about that, man? Why am I arguing with y'all, man? Why do we act like we do not have this in our communities, man? This is prominent, man. Prominent. This is man. It's certain. Listen, man. I didn't almost about had to knock dudes' heads off when I'm walking around with my wife. Like, man, man, listen. It didn't got real in the field, man. Dudes are weird, man. I done worked in banking with predominantly women, and I done saw the weird predatory behavior. Dudes waiting till these women get off late at night when it's dark, creeping on them, man. Man, if I wasn't there, ain't no telling what would have happened to some of these chicks, man. Like, I didn't seen this. I've been up close and personal with this type of behavior. I know it's out here. It's prominent. Dudes out here creeps, man. You know what I'm saying? We working in the bank. You out here parked outside waiting for her to get off after she done told you 1,000 times that she's not interested. So what type of behavior is that? This chick done told this dude 1,000 times she ain't interested. She got a man. He ain't taking no for an answer. So he gonna park outside, wait for him to get off when it's dark. What you think he trying to do? What you think he's trying to do? Luckily, I'm there working. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I'm closing this branch and I'm able to walk outside with him. Ain't no telling, man. They done told him 1,000 times. They keep coming into the bank to the point where they gotta hide from it. And I gotta do the transactions. I gotta do the creep dudes transactions because these chicks trying to hide, and dudes still won't leave them alone. That's the only reason they coming up to the branch to see these chicks. They ain't got no business in the branch. They coming in to see the chicks, trying to find out when they get off, trying to find out when they come to work, trying to find out when they going to lunch. Man, that's creep behavior. I done seen it. I done had to stop it. I had to tell dudes, man, hey, stop messing with it. She's not interested, fam. Leave her alone. Like, for real, I done been a part of these type of situations, man. So I know this creep behavior is out here. Gotta stop it, man. Don't be no creep, bro. Don't be no creep, bro. Don't be that dude, man. She tell you she not interested. Keep it pushing, bro. Don't keep it pushing. There's somebody out here for you that's interested. But chick tell you she ain't interested. She tell you she got a man, even if you think she lying. So what? Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, man. It's a man. Some of these women I heard rattled. Man, I seen a post where a chick was like, listen, I seen a post where a chick was like, she be afraid to reject dudes out here because she didn't have some bad experiences with rejecting dudes out here. And it led to some very bad situations for her. So like she got PTSD. So now she be having to come up with the most elaborate lie in a peaceful manner. Like she just can't tell dudes like nah, because she like the last time she did that, it didn't end well for her. Like it's crazy. I see it's like a whole community. It's like a whole community of them. Like, man, I'm afraid. I'll be afraid to reject dudes, so I give them fake numbers. I seen this. Man, it was a whole community of them. They like, man, I'd be afraid to reject dudes, so I just give them a fake number. That you got women out here that they are so afraid to reject dudes, they got it. They give them a fake number because they don't know what's gonna happen to them if they tell this dude no, because they didn't been roughed up, hemmed up, stalked because they didn't told dude no. So they're like, I'm gonna give him this fake number because I'm afraid, because the last 3 times that I told dudes no, this is what happened to me. I got a fear now. So let me give him this fake number. Let me act like I'm interested. Give him a fake number so he won't harm me, so he won't stalk me. Come on, man. This is like stuff that's happening that don't nobody want to talk about. Don't nobody want to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it though. I'm gonna talk about it. I ain't running from, because I seen it. And this ain't no not listen. If you not a creep dude, you not a creep dude. We ain't talking about you. If you not a creep dude, keep being you. Non-creep. This is for the creeps. Chill, man. Chill. A lot of these sisters walking around with the strap now, so that's gonna get you killed. You keep creeping on, you creep on the wrong one, that's gonna get you killed. So just chill out, man. Like I said, when these sisters say no, when they tell they got a man, all of that, leave them alone. Leave them alone, please. Seriously. Her telling you she has a man, her telling you that she's no longer interested, is not the green light for you to stalk her, abuse her, talk bad about her, all of that. No, leave it alone. Again, move on to the next one, man. Somebody that's out here for you, man. Like straight up. Montel, for sure. Like again, man, this is the elephant in the room that gets ignored. Time and time again, elephant in the room that gets ignored. Like I said, man, I didn't have some experience to where I've seen these things. Hey, if you're not a creep, we applaud you. I applaud us non-creep brothers. But man, hey, a lot of our brothers out here are creeps, man. A lot of these dudes out here are creep weird, man. I've seen it. I almost had to come to blows with them. Because it's creep, man. Don't do that. Like, don't be that person, man. Don't be that dude, man. And we got to stop sweeping this stuff under the rug like it don't exist because these dudes got money, man. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, it ain't always a lie, fam. It ain't always a lie. If a chick say she was raped and touched and all that, it ain't always a lie, fam. It ain't always a lie, just like it ain't always the truth, man. Mr. Sanders, peace, what's happening? You know, again, it ain't always a lie, just like it ain't always the truth, man. For real, just straight up, man. If a brother has a history of doing something, man, we got to take that history for what it's worth. He letting you know what type of person he is, man. That's his history. We gonna judge him according to that, man. Like if this is your history and you keep doing it, or if it comes out that you did it again, hey, it's safe to connect that dot and say, yep, this is what he's on. Emmanuel, peace, what's happening? BK, you say my daughter told me her mindset is that same way, to give a fake number or take a person number even if she don't want it. Man, I'm trying to tell you. I ain't know it was that real out here, man. Like I said, I seen some chicks talking about it. I was like, Dad, that's what y'all on? Y'all just gonna give fake, y'all giving fake numbers out of fear. You know, they not giving fake numbers to be petty. They giving fake numbers out of fear. They taking these dudes' number out of fear. That's crazy. That's crazy to where you feel like you just can't say no and keep it pushing. You like, I gotta take this dude number and I gotta give him a fake number because I don't know what dude be on. Straight up. That is not a pleasant way to move. That's not a pleasant way to move, man, because you can't even be comfortable. You can't go nowhere because everywhere you go, the attention is on you, and now these dudes trying to talk to you. So it's hard for you to enjoy your life, man. It's hard for you to enjoy your life, man. That's a sick way to live, man. And we shouldn't, As brothers, we shouldn't be creating that type of environment for them, man. We should not be creating that type of environment to where they feel like, man, I got to be out here just accepting people's numbers and giving fake numbers, even if I'm not interested. We should be out here creating a way healthier environment, man. Hey, man, I don't feel safe with my sister going to a certain part of town with these dudes. Ain't no telling what happened, man. I don't feel comfortable. Because most of these dudes be out here weird, man. I don't feel comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying, man? My head got to be on the swivel. Like, oh, shoot, she going out dysfunction with all these dudes. This type of dude gonna be there. It might get weird. That's just what it is. Man, Andrew, that's what I'm saying. They have a fear. They can't do that. They done had several situations in the past where they told the dude no, and that didn't end well for them. Dudes stalking them, dudes abusing them. Man, that chicks said they didn't got beat, man, because they done told the dude no. I didn't have women tell me that they didn't got abused physically because they have told a man no. That was interested. They told him no and got abused. So if that happens enough times to you, man, you traumatized. So like, oh snaps, I can't tell this brother no because last time this happened, I got abused. That's not saying that every dude gonna do that. But if it happened to you 3-4 times in a row, you gonna take a different approach because now that fear is in you. You know, and that's what it is, man. That's what it is. I've literally seen that. Seen it, heard it. You know, women like, man, I didn't dudes and lay hands on them for telling them no. Oh, Emmanuel, man. Hey, these women gotta be strapped up for sure. Like, I mean, everybody gotta be, but women definitely they gotta have the strap, man, for real. Because we living in some weird times, man. They gotta have a strap, man. You gotta be willing to blow a dude brains off. He coming at you incorrectly. Like, you gotta be willing to blow the brains off. Straight up. Headshots only. Dudes coming, if you didn't listen, if you didn't told the dude politely 3-4 times, like leave me alone, like no, and they getting aggressive with you, all right, man. I didn't warn you. Oh, Chris, don't even get me started in the on the mixed crowd. Don't even get me started on that. You know them them white men are way more, they feel way more entitled because you know, of course, they dealing with the money, most of them, so they really feel like they can get away with it. Then don't let it be a black chick. Oh, they good. They like, okay, yeah, this black chick, yeah, I can do whatever I want. So definitely those crowds, man. Definitely those crowds. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Which that's where they think sometimes the grass is greener, but whatever. Hey, if that's how you feel, we know the truth. Andrew, you say messing with you too. Hey, I don't know. It's raining. Well, it's looking like it's about to. Once again, we can't dodge this rain over here, man. So it's looking like it's about to storm again where I'm at. I know we supposed to be getting decent amount of rain once again. We just taking L after L with this weather, man. But yeah, man, we gotta address the elephant in the room. We gotta start correcting this type of behavior. We gotta start calling it out for real. We gotta clean up our own communities, man. That's our responsibility. It ain't nobody else's responsibility to clean up all the savagery that goes on in our community. That's on us, man. That is on us. We got wickedness going on in our community. We need to deal with the wickedness. We need to deal with the wicked behavior. We need to deal with the wicked people. Straight up. Like, we got to deal with it. Again, we sweep the stuff under the rug. And this just ain't even dealing with this. I mean, we sweep so much under the rug that it's ridiculous. We sweep this type of stuff under the rug. I mean, we sweep all of the mental health situations under the rug. Like, we sweep our health under the rug. Everything, man. We sweep it under the rug. We rarely want to address serious issues, man. when it comes to our own community, when it comes to self, when it comes to home. We don't want to address the serious issues, but we want to address these serious issues when it comes to everything and everybody else. Like, this is ridiculous, man. We got to address your crib first, man. You got problems right at the crib. Literally, everybody has some issues right at the crib. Right at the crib that we have not sorted out, that we have not dealt with. We all got issues right at the crib. And again, the first crib is yourself. Boom. We got issues internally that we haven't dealt with, that we sweep under the rug. And then again, your immediate family, your inner circle, we got big problems there that we keep sweeping under the rug. But like I said, we address everybody else's problems. Oh, Jason, man, y'all can have this rain, man. I'm cool on it. Chris, you say she was pissed at you? Go figure. Devontae, you said, yeah, they definitely turn the other cheek. Oh, cool, man. You got a lot of brothers still sweeping that under the rug. Yeah, a lot of people still sweeping that under the rug. You know, and this is what I find weird about R. Kelly's situation. However you feel about the situation, cool. Boom. However you feel about it, whatever. But the problem that I'm having with the R. Kelly situation is the people that continue to go out of their way. I'm talking about go out of their way to let you know that they gonna still listen to R. Kelly music. Why do you feel you gotta let the world know that you gonna continue to listen to this man's music? That's weird behavior to me. You continue to go out your way and say, I'm gonna still listen to R. Kelly. Nobody asked you whether or not you was gonna listen to Dude, whether or not you was gonna continue to listen to Dude, but you going out of your way to continuously let us know that you're not gonna stop listening to this man's music. You know you can make that type of decision without having to let the world know. So I feel like that's weird when you got to go out of your way to continue to let me know that you're gonna support his music. Nobody asked you. We just letting you know what this man was accused of, what he was found guilty of. Boom. We didn't tell you, you didn't have to go out of your way to tell us you're gonna continue to listen to this music. But I feel like that'd be weird. We gotta go out of our way to let folks know I ain't gonna stop listening to Mystical. I ain't gonna stop listening to R. Kelly. Cool. Why you feel the need to let us know that though? Like, that's the fun. Why you feel the need to continuously let us know that? That let me know you feel some type of way. That let me know that you feel some type of way. Like, you got to keep announcing it, man. That's weird. That's suspect behavior when you got to keep letting me know that you're gonna support these people and their music and announce it to the world, man. You could easily listen to this music without people knowing, without the world having to know. You can easily do that, but you got to let the world know. You care so much about it that you got to let the world know that you still finna listen to R. Kelly. Cool. I just want to know why you feel like everybody has to know that. Like, that's where I'm at with that. Why you feel like we all got to know that? Chris, exactly. And that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can listen to whoever you want to. You know what I mean? Like, but I ain't gotta tell the world who I'm listening to. Like, I don't have to I don't need to know. People don't need to know that. Yeah, I'm still listening to such and such. Why? Why do I gotta tell y'all that? Souls of peace, what's happening? So I don't feel no need when you start announcing it, then that's again suspect. Like, I'm questioning your behavior when you got to keep letting me know, hey, I'm gonna still listen to this dude. I'm gonna still listen to Mystical. I'm gonna still listen to R. Kelly. Okay, and you didn't told me you announced it about 5 or 10 times. I'm like, all right, man, do you? But stop letting me know that. You know, straight up. Oh man, they accept make excuses, try to rationalize, justify. It's sick, man. It's real in the field and it's sick. It's crazy. This is the crazy part that I didn't even touch on. This is what was funny to me. Somebody gonna tell me that, oh, like in regards to the mystical situation. This was somebody told me. This is how dumb people be sounding. Because this is stupid. Muggs was like, y'all so quick to believe what the media tell y'all. Y'all so quick to believe what the media tells you. But then guess what this same person is on? They got to go to court. So okay. So the same people that control the media control the court. They control the judicial system. So you finna call me out and say we believe what the media tells us, but then in the same breath we gonna say it's up to the courts to determine whether or not the person is guilty. The same judicial system that then treated us unfairly. So now you trust that. Now you trust that though. Thunder Scorpion, peace. What's happening, my brother? That's hella funny to me, man. Like that's hella funny to me. Oh, y'all so quick to believe what the media tell y'all. But then you be like, all right, we gonna have to take it through the judicial system. The people that control the media, they control that system too. So what are you talking about? Either way, we finna believe one or the other. Either we gonna believe this media or we gonna believe the judicial system. That's almost like Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump, Uncle Joe, lesser of two evils. It's the same, they controlled by the same beast. So that's funny to me. That's funny. Somebody, man, y'all so quick to believe y'all just gonna believe what the media tell y'all. Which again, I don't care about the media. I care about what, like his history again, but it's just funny. You don't want to believe the media, but you're gonna believe the judge though. Like that stuff ain't corrupt. Boy, y'all funny. Boy, Mumia is sitting in prison right now. Free Mumia. Mumia is sitting in prison right now because of that same judicial system that you're talking about. We got a lot of political prisoners right now, but y'all finna say, oh, if the judicial system, the court, the judge tell us Mystical is innocent, then he's innocent. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, man. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, man. Somewhere down the line, y'all about to believe a part of this system. Somewhere down the line, y'all gonna believe a part of this system, whether it is the judge, whether it is the media. Somewhere down the line, you about to believe a part of it. You know, so it's crazy. Oh, and Chris, man, listen, I was breaking down the other day. I was breaking down so many songs, and I'm talking about, man, that was hitting us on a subconscious level, man, that I ain't even realized. But man, what is the singing group that got the Gangsta Lean song, DRS? Man, they got a whole song called Strip, and that song is literally about rape. Like that song is crazy. Like that song is crazy. You know, and it ain't even, because again, it's all about like the genre. So I be trying to be mindful when it comes to certain music, because you got a certain genre of music called horrorcore music. So they talking about everything in that realm. You know, they talking about everything, but it's clear where that is coming from. Like that's clear. Like when you in a horrorcore genre, it's almost like horror flicks. It's some stuff in to go on. So that's the type of music that they make. But man, that was R&B. R&B, they got a song called Strip. That joint crazy. You know, I just wasn't expecting that on an R&B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some singers on some R&B type vibes threw me off. So I was like, whoa. You know, that song, I heard that song years ago. I was like, oh, snaps, like that. This song crazy. Chaos Peace, what's happening? I'm gonna definitely check that out. Mr. Goodbread, peace, what's happening? Yeah, the behavior patterns definitely suspect, man, definitely. And that's all that I was referring to, man. Like I thought that made common sense. I thought I was able to speak on a mystical situation because this is not his first rodeo. So I felt like this is my problem for like assuming I shouldn't have did that. But I felt like that was common sense. Like, all right, yeah, he been accused of this several, not accused, he been found guilty of this joint. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't his first rodeo. So okay, this I can speak on this. I guess not. I guess his history meant nothing. You know, so again, that's what I get for thinking. That's what I get for assuming. That's what I get for it, you know. Yeah, Thunderscorpion, and it's crazy. Like I said, like if I'm listening to horrorcore, I'm expecting that. You know, like if I'm listening to Brother Lynch Hung, you know, Gangsta Nip, something like that, like Asham, like I'm expecting that. All right, cool. Like, but man, I wasn't expecting that like from them. So it threw me completely off. Oh, Chris, yeah, man. Hey, listen, man, don't get me started. But look, back in those days though, like I ain't saying like rape and stuff was cool, but man, that was like the pimp era. You know, like back in like the 70s and like that was like the pimp era. So like that was cool to slap up a woman like that wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like so them dudes was foul. Then like them dudes was foul, man, because it was almost like accepted to be like that towards women, to abuse women, like for real. So man, ain't like them dudes is definitely on some nonsense, man. Because respect for women, why? Man, I'm finna slap her up. That wasn't gonna offend them back in the day. If you saw a chick get slapped up back in the 70s, it wasn't as offensive as if you see it now. You better not even put that on the script without cleaning it up. You know, but back then it was okay, yeah, she got slapped up. People idolized the pimp behavior back then. Dolomite. Yeah, you know, you had all of these joints, man. So that stuff was popular. You know, so that those dudes being savage and grimy towards women and all of that, man, don't even surprise me, honestly. Oh, chaos for sure, man. I may definitely try to tap in and do a recap for you for sure. But yeah, man, them brothers was foul back in the day, man. Wait, they was foul. Like they was foul. Like I mean, good gracious. Corey, yeah, the Mac, man, yep, the Mac, yep. Mm-hmm. I saw somebody say Iceberg Slim. Yeah, yep. For real, man. I'm just boy, 60s and 70s. And them women, there wasn't no respect for them women, man. We about to pimp y'all out. We gonna smack you up. You gonna bring me my money. Oh yeah, like that's the era of the smooth pimp. You know what I'm saying? That was their era. They was smooth. It was smooth pimping, man. Them pimps was smooth dudes. That's why they was able to do what they did and get away with it. Nowadays, the smoothness ain't there. Dudes just be saying whatever the heck, man. They don't care how it come off. But back then, it was smooth, and that's how they was able to get away with it because they were smooth with it. You know, they walk around. I'm talking about tailor-made suits slapping chicks up like what? Crazy. Oh yeah, Chris, I posted that on Facebook. Keith Sweat, I posted that Keith Sweat, I posted that exact song on Facebook. Like I broke that one down. You may be young, but you're ready. You're not a little girl anymore. Like, whoa. Even Monica, man. Monica was I just posted that on Facebook, man. When Monica was talking about that joint in one of her songs. I forgot the man, what she say? Because it's all across the board, man. I forgot the Monica lyric that I posted. I can't even find it, man. I'll find that joint though. Andrew, yeah, I know all about 19 Keys. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's 19 Keys or if it's somebody else, but if I'm not mistaken, 19 Keys, that dude is from he's from St. Louis. But when people start talking like that, though, when people start saying racism does not exist, like I don't like that type of I don't like that type of stuff, man. Like for real. Like that just makes I get what they be trying to say, but that ain't the reality though. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what they trying to say. But I'll probably tap into it, man. But I do not like when people start talking like that. Racism doesn't exist. Stop blaming this, that, and the third. It's like, dude, racism does exist. Like flat out. It ain't even, we don't even need to debate that. Like if I got I'm not even debating somebody about racism existing or not. It does. Now we gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that simple to me. Racism exists. Like for real. You know, that's like when that's the equivalent to somebody telling me they don't see color. Yes, you do. Like, yes, you do. Now, you may have preferences in regards to those colors, but you see color. You see different shades. You see different pigmentations. You do. You see them. Stop lying to me. Don't tell me you do not see color. You do not see the pigmentation of my skin because you do. Now, if it doesn't phase you, okay, cool. So you say. But man, you still see it though. Jazz and Peace, what's happening? You know, so when people start talking like that, I already know what I'm getting myself into, man. I compare those people to the overly religious people. It's two groups of people that I'm not necessarily too fond of. The overly religious folks and then the overly spiritual metaphysical folks. I can't stand either one of them. Because both of those individuals, both of those groups are out of touch with actual reality. And it upsets me. Like it's upsetting to have a conversation with either one of those groups of people, the overly religious or the overly metaphysical spiritual person. Can't stand either one. There's got to be some type of balance there. I can't stand somebody that's overly spiritual and metaphysical to the point where, man, they not making a lick of sense. You know, the individual that's so smart they dumb. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Like I just don't care to talk to a lot of them. But one, I've been there, done that. I was studying the same stuff they were studying. That's why a lot of times I know exactly what they are trying to say. But it's like, man, I saw the actual light and start dealing in equality and balance and all of that type of good stuff. So I can't, you know, I can't stand those two extremes because they are two extremes. You overly spiritual and metaphysical to the point where you are out of touch with all the reality. Don't nothing exist. Everything is an illusion. Dude, no. Like again, I get what you are trying to say, but the way that you are living is not going to line up with that philosophy. It's not. It sounds good, but again, your ways and actions are not going to line up with what you are saying. But I get what you are trying to say. But I just like me and those people don't have good conversations. Like at all. Don't be ending well, man. Those people be too out of touch with reality for me, man. And I don't have patience to deal with it. You know, I don't have patience to deal with that, man. Again, man, people gotta learn to deal with balance, man. Learn to deal with equality. That's how I operate and function. Dealing in equality. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna deal with the metaphysics. I'm gonna deal with the unseen, the atoms, electrons, protons, but then I'm gonna deal with the seen. I'm gonna deal with what's seen, man. I'm gonna deal with what's seen. I'm gonna deal with what's not seen. I'm gonna deal in equality with them. I'm not just gonna get myself lost in one realm. Like I ain't gonna do that. That's not a powerful person to me, man. You are an imbalanced individual, just like a body can be too alkaline. You know what I'm saying? If your body is too alkaline, that can kill you just as much as if it's too acidic. So I look at the overly metaphysical and spiritual people in that same light. You know, come down to earth, man. DB, peace, what's happening? And for sure, you know, BK, you said I've never seen a white person tell another white person they don't see color. Only when they are talking to melanated people that comes up. Oh yeah, only and then only when we start talking in a certain light too. Like only when we start talking in a certain light do they want to hit us with that I don't see color. It's only when we start talking in a certain light that that comes out. When we start talking in a certain light, we get discriminated on these jobs all the time, but don't nobody ever see color though. You know what I'm saying? I'm applying for a job I'm overqualified for. I don't get the job, then I find out some young white chick got it, and she ain't nowhere near as qualified as me. But then that same person in that same department will be like, I don't see color. When I start talking about uh dealing with my people first, not wanting to date outside my race, I don't see color. Oh, but you denied me this opportunity for this job to advance my career, and I'm more than qualified for it. Interviewing great, and you hire somebody that look like you, but you don't see color though. Your whole department is predominantly people that look like you, and you got a bunch of black people that should be in better positions, but they not. But you don't see color though. Come on, man. I went like, listen. Part of my degree is business management. I didn't have ethics classes, man. So I didn't business law, business ethics, man. We didn't have to do case studies on people getting discriminated against. We know that this type of stuff is out here existing, man. I done took whole classes on it. You know what I mean? I took whole classes on it. They do it. And it's subconscious, man. They like, man, I'm gonna gravitate towards what I resonate with. You do that on the job. You do that when you hiring. Just like if black people were in charge, more than likely we gonna hire people that look like us. It's just what we gonna do. They call it's the lunchroom experiment. When you would go to the college where I'm at, majority of the black people are sitting with one another, and all the white folks sitting with each other. We don't even realize that's what's happening though, because that's our natural inclination to go sit with the people that look like us. It's your natural inclination. You don't even realize what's happening. Like, come on now. Chris for sure, you know. And that's what I said, man. I was caught up in all of the metaphysical stuff. Like some of the, hey, I take the best parts of everything. So I'm gonna take the best parts from a religion. I'm gonna take the best parts from metaphysics. I'm gonna take the best part of everything and apply to my life. But at one point, I was overly caught up on both of them. At one point, I was dedicated solely to religion. That was a mistake. And then in the next breath, I was overly dedicated to this whole metaphysical spiritual thing. That was a mistake. And then I learned how to balance everything out, how to meet somewhere in the center, in the middle. Which, okay, when I'm in the middle, I can see, okay, I can see something from that side, and I can see something from that side. I can bring it to this middle. That made me stronger. Doreen, TR, peace, what's happening? Big Smooth, what's happening? So yeah, man, I didn't, you know, of course, balance is essential. Being centered is essential. And that's what's lacking. That's what's lacking big time, man. That's lacking big time, man. People do not have the balance. People are not centered. And this is why we have a lot of imbalanced situations and a lot of imbalanced people. Because we're not balancing ourselves, man. We got a one extreme or the other. TR for sure. You say westernized institutions. 100%. Hold on, Andrew. Who you referring to? Scared of the white man? Cause who? Like, cause no. Now, if you asking me that, emphatically no. Like, we just gonna keep that. We gonna keep that real simple. Emphatically no. But I don't know if you asking me that. But if you asking me that, the answer to that is no. You know, we don't have any fear anywhere in regards to another person. Oh, okay, Andrew, right on. I was just gonna keep that short there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just gonna let you know no on my end. Big Smooth for sure. And if you ain't, hey, if you don't feel right listening to somebody, then don't listen to them. That's where I'm at with it. You know, some people, man, they do some things, and I just don't feel right listening to them. I can't listen. Like it's certain people, man, I just can't listen to. I can't separate the artist from like what they did, things like that. You know, some people that's just like nah. Some artists when I'm listening to them, it's like I'm paying way too much attention to what they saying now, and I'm like, hold up, like wait a minute, like it don't sit well with me. It don't sit well with me at all. So I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but like some people, I just can't even, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I don't feel like I just can't do it. And even on top of that, like some of the music, like be honestly, some of it is just like garbage. Back in the day, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But now when you just some of it is just like trash. It ain't really saying much. So doing me a favor. Some of the people doing me a favor. Like the music wasn't necessarily that good anyway. As far as the lyrical ability goes, like the substance. Like you really ain't talking about nothing. So I'm not really losing out on anything if I'm not listening to you. Like it's nostalgic purposes. Like for real. Let's be real with some of this music, especially from back in the day. A lot of it is just nostalgia. It ain't really based off of how talented these dudes were, how good the music is, or the substance. It's just all nostalgic. It reminds you of a decent period of time. Because I was talking to somebody, I was talking to a client yesterday. Hey, Master P, one of my favorite people on the planet as far as his business skills go. But man, that dude rapping was horrible. That dude cannot rap like at all. Like as far as rapping goes, Master P is horrible. Like that's horrible. But we was bumping dude back then, and we gonna bump dude today, and it's nostalgic. But when you sit back and really listen to it, my goodness, it's horrible. Like this dude cannot rap like at all. But it's like you respect what he did business wise, things like that. But the rapping, no, sir. Like the better brother in regards to rapping was C Murder. Like Silk the Shock, I can't stand him. It was the worst rappers ever. To me, I can't stand dude. Can't stand Silk the Shock. That dude, and this is coming from somebody that used to rap. So this is like when I say I can't stand some of the music, some of these rappers, like y'all gotta understand where I'm coming from. I was one of them dudes that was like I took my craft seriously. I took my lyrics seriously. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I put a lot of energy into this music, into these lyrics. So when I go and hear a dude that just sounding garbage on purpose, you intentionally rapping off beat, like I don't like that. So like for real. But man, some of the dudes back then was just garbage, man. But it was like certain things caught on, certain things were catchy. And now we trying to keep the tradition alive for nostalgic reasons. But if you listen to if somebody listen to Master P and want to tell me that dude is a great rapper, good rapper, man, you just in denial. Like, come on, let's be real, man, bro. Trash at rapping. So again, it's nostalgic, man. Like listen, if I go the rest of my life not hearing Master P rap, I'm cool. But for nostalgic purposes, that his music from back in the day is associated with a decent time in life. So it's like that's why I'm gonna listen to. But man, it ain't hurt my feelings if I don't never have to hear that man rap again. I ain't missing out on nothing really. Like at all. Like bro ain't just said not one thing. Now some of it he might have dropped some little, you know what I'm saying, little street jewels in there. But it's like bad. The way he rapped it was bad, but he might have said something here and there. But I'm gonna keep it real, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that if I tell you that I'm listening to something that's trash, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm doing it. I'm gonna let you know they trash though. I'm like, man, I know this dude ain't no good. Oh yeah, Big Smooth for sure. And like people don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? People don't be want to talk about it. But like I said, being a student of hip hop, being in it for a minute, and matter of fact, man, I'm really contemplating getting back in it. Poetry in some way, shape, or form, man. I got to get back into that scene, man. Just writing music or poetry like that's missing in life. That was like some therapy to me. I got to get back to it, man, because that's one of my better ways to get a message across. Writing them joints out in poetic form or like just musical form. So I just got to get back. I got to get back to it. But being a student of the game, man, it was like, yeah, it's a lot of things that it's a lot of uncomfortable conversations that we can have when it comes to music and hip hop, especially back in the day. You know, so being of that, you know, and the thing about Master P is if you ever listen to his very first album, dude actually was decent at rapping. You know the crazy thing about it though, when Master P was actually decent at rapping, nobody fooled with him. It's only when he started to do the gimmicky and all that type of stuff, man, that they actually start like that it started catching on the catchy nonsense. So I understand what he did, but if you listen to his very first album, like he actually is rapping, like as far as the cadence and all of that, is actually pretty decent. It ain't nowhere near as bad as what it became. So that's the crazy part about it. Like dudes be knowing how to rap, they just doing what they think is gonna reel in the money. Which is why I got completely out the game. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that. You know, if mugs don't want to hear this over the top lyricism and things that might go over their head, I'm not finna sell myself out, man. I'm not finna take on this gimmick just to try to, you know, increase my following and sell records. I'm good. So let me go and get out of this joint. Oh, Big Smooth, man. I done said that about Easy. Man, listen. Woo-wee. Boy, brother was not writing his own like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. But to their credit, to like Easy and Master P credit, like they wasn't never really trying to be the best rappers. They wasn't never really trying to be that. So I'm gonna give them that credit. They ain't never out here professing to be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew what they were doing. Like they know they wasn't the best at rapping. So I'm gonna give them that credit. Jason, see, E40 is my dude. You know, E40 is my dude, especially when you understand where he came, like creating his own lingo and things like that. E40 is my dude musically, and I feel like he got to grow on you. If you don't like E40, like you either gonna love E40 or you gonna hate him. You know, and then business wise, I feel like E40 is very underrated as an entrepreneur. Like E40 is my dude for like straight up. You know, on both ends, the entrepreneur end and music. I rock with E40. Hey, and he and people, you know, a lot of people associate the goofiness with E40. You know what I'm saying? But he be dropping a lot of Jews in some of his songs, man. But E40, that's one of that's my dude though. Oh, Jasmine Q, yeah, man, man, shout out to Q, man. Shout out to O'Shea Jackson, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Q is that guy. One of the best storytellers, man. Shout out to Q, man. Shout out to Q. Cube is definitely that dude. Definitely that dude, man. Shout out to Cube, man. We are, you know, we got respect for Cube. But yeah, E40 is my guy. You know, we on the music, and y'all know I could talk that all day, man. But yeah, Cube is my dude. DOC messed up that his voice had, you know what I'm saying? And it came back to him, but that was my dude. You know, y'all know how we start freestyling at the end of streams. I heard that we talking about music. I could like this for real. I could master in talking about this though. But Jalen, what you say? Who's some of your favorite lyricists? Oh man. You say who's some of my favorite lyricists? I don't even know where to start. Man, Cannabis. Cannabis was my dude way back in the Cannabis was my guy. You know, Cannabis was one of them. Cambada, that's a new, like a newer dude, but Cambada, man, is cold with the lyrics. Killer Priest, that's one of my dudes. K Reno, y'all hear me talk about dude all the time. Man, I'm about to just start. Man, I'm about to start Miss Black Thought, Pharaoh Monch, you know, Yasin Bey Mos Def, Talib Kweli. These are my dudes. Hellraiser, that and he's associated with like Wu-Tang and all that. Jizza from Wu-Tang, that's my dude. Inspector Deck, like these are some of the wise, intelligent, and poor righteous teachers. Man, I could just start. I could name forever, man. Papoose, that's all. That was my dude. I used to be all in. Papoose is my guy. You know, back in the day, Papoose is my dude. Still is my dude, man. Papoose is crazy because Papoose out here, man. Listen, Papoose. Everybody be talking about Russell Wilson, woo, man. Papoose, man, he stayed alongside Remy while she was locked up. Man, Papoose don't be getting no credit out here. Papoose don't get any credit, man. He held it down. He held it down, man. He stuck with Remy. Listen, he stuck with Remy while she was locked up. You know, but ain't nobody out here talking about I want that Papoose type of love, man. They out here, I want the Russell Wilson. Man, Papoose is that guy, man. Shout out to the God Papoose, man. I'm always give Pap some credit, man. Pap is a solid stand-up dude from what I be seeing, man. From what I be doing the knowledge to. And then on the women's that like I can't name lyricists without tapping into the queens. Jean Grey, Cyrock, Narubi Salah, hey, Rhapsody on the mainstream level. Back in the day, you had Miss Jade. People sleep on her, man. Bahamadia. Man, come on, man. Y'all about to come on. What y'all sleeping out here, man? Y'all sleeping. Y'all sleeping, man. I can name lyricists all day, man. Jadakiss, I saw somebody say Jadakiss. That's my guy. Jadakiss was when he say top 5 DOA back in the day. Hey, Jadakiss was literally in my top 5. I mean, I still fool with dude, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I love when he got his flowers doing the versus battle, man. That was lovely. That was lovely. You know, Royce the 5'9", Lupe is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Lupe Fiasco, that's my guy. Royce, Crooked Eye Joel, like Slaughterhouse in general. Joe Budden, before he was the corny dude on the internet doing podcasts, Joe Budden had one of the sickest pen games on the planet. A lot of people don't know about Joe Budden as a rapper. Red Man, like, come on, man. Jalen, oh, you already know I done heard that. That joint crazy. Like, that joint crazy. And then on the West Coast, like, people think I'm a Kendrick fan. I don't dislike Kendrick, but I don't listen to him. But Ab Soul is my dude. Ab Soul is my guy. I like J-Rock, too. J-Rock is my guy. Now, that ain't on the necessary lyrical level, but, man, J-Rock is my dude, though. Cool G Rap, woo-wee, yeah, for sure. Rakim is the god, man. Big Daddy Kane, for sure, that for sure. You know, knowledge reigns supreme over, man. KRS, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all just, I can keep naming, man. I can just stay with it. Cam on the West. Listen, 2 dudes on the West Coast that not many people are familiar with that were very political. Paris and Cam. K-A-M. Cam was Ice Cube's people. But Cam and Paris, man, back then, I'm talking about when I was all on the, you know what I'm saying, the F the system, you know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to a lot of Cam and a lot of Paris, man. Them dudes go hard. Them dudes go hard. Like Cam and Paris, man, they way back in the day, West Coast. Yeah, Razcast, B God, Nature of the Threat. That's one. Like I can recite that song verbatim. The pale man walks in the threshold of darkness. Man, look, don't even get in that. But Nature of the Threat is that joint. And that interview with a vampire from Razcast. Man, I used to keep them songs on repeat. You know, and then on the down south end, man, Killer Mike. From time to time, we rocking with Killer Mike. Y'all know Goody Mob. Them my guys. I ain't gonna leave out the South. Jay Electronica has his moments for sure. Big Crit. You know. Hey, they be out here, man. But y'all know I'll be naming forever, man. King Son, Lakim Shabazz. Y'all know I gotta shout out to guys, man. Like for real. Yo, Brand Nubian, come on, man. They was Lord Jamar Sadat X, Grand Pooba. Seriously. Come on, man. Don't even y'all this music thing I do. You know, I do it, I know it, the back of my mind. Like I'm leaving out a lot of folk. Like if I scroll down, y'all know Dead Prez, like Immortal Technique, like out Vinny Paz, man. I used to listen to Vinny Paz a lot too. Boom. And then on the horrorcore end, Brother Lynch Hung is one of that's my guy. You know, Brother Lynch, and y'all know Bone Thugs and Harmony, my favorite of all time. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Bone is one of the most skilled MCs that I've ever seen in my life, man. If y'all ever watch that dude just like rap, like on YouTube, man, not many people can do that. Not many people can rap like that, man. Crazy Bone is my dude. Oh yeah, BK half a mil. Akuma, man. Yes for 3 stacks, but Big Boy right up there. I love Big Boy, especially like his solo work. You know what I'm saying? Big Boy don't be getting enough credit. But y'all didn't messed around. Y'all done asked me the wrong question. Y'all done got me talking about music. That's the wrong thing to do. You know, and then don't get me started on Texas. Chameleonaire is one of the most underrated. Let me get this light going though, because y'all done got me started. Chameleonaire is one of the most underrated artists on planet. I wish dude was still doing music for real. Chameleonaire is my guy. Another savvy businessman. You know, Zero, one of my favorite. I can relate everything to Zero. Propane. That's another dude from H Town. You know, and y'all know Scarface is like after Pac to me. You know it. My top three go Pac, Nas, and Scarface. You know, and that don't ever change. You know what I'm saying? Pac, Nas, and Scarface. You know, that's my top three. And it had been that way for a minute. Pac, Nas, and Face. Man, Face my Brad Jordan is that dude. You know, he's that dude to me. TRKR. Lord, hey, don't forget Sean Price though. Sean P. RIP Sean Price, man. Don't when you name you mention now, gotta put Sean Price in there, man. Boot camp clip. DB, you say some R&B offers, man. Listen, R&B, I might know more R&B than I know rap, yo. It's like real. Raheem Devine, like Raphael Sadiq for sure. Man, it's one chick I can't even pronounce her name, but her is Yusef is the last name, but she be going hard. I can't pronounce that first name. Oh, James, yeah, UGK, man, you already know. You know, A Ball and G, UGK. Come on. Some people I don't even feel like I be needing to mention sometimes, man. That's a gift. Long live Pimp C though, man. Long live the pimp. But yeah, DB, man, yeah, Raphael Sadiq is D'Angelo too, man. D'Angelo, that guy. You know, on the women's end, Jill Scott, you know what I'm saying? Jill Scott be putting out them joints. You know, and then on the Memphis end, let me shout out my Memphis folks too. Starlito and Don Tripp. I be listening to a lot of them. And then also in Cali too, Jay Stone. That was Nip Boy. You know, Jay Stone. I be listening to a lot of Jay Stone. That's my dude. Yeah, man. But man, listen, I could talk about this for days, man. It's crazy. And, man, I don't even Trade the Truth. You know what I'm saying? Trade the Truth is my dude. And then if I want to hear some grimy bars, man, if I just want to hear them certain type of bars, man, y'all know, Benny the Butcher now, Conway the Machine. If I want to hear that type of vibe, I'm going to them. Them dudes have you listen. You go into the gym, they have you ready to put a hoodie on and put the ski mask on. Like them dudes, they be going. Like they be going though. Oh yeah, CL Smooth. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, CL. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's a lot of people that I feel like deserve a lot. Like Q-Tip, I feel like Q-Tip deserves a lot of like all type of flowers. Q-Tip is Q-Tip is my guy. I feel like, and then I feel like one of the two legends that I feel like a lot of people don't have, and they, well, some of them do, but two legends that I feel like always should come up. Busta Rhymes and LL, man. LL Cool J is one of the goats, and so is Busta. And then another, you know, I'm gonna say this person name, and then I'm gonna exit. But Twister, man, Twister is also my dude. Twister is under the radar. And then more on the West Coast, Spice One, MC8, Sibo. Those are my guys. Like if we talking about that type of joint, like we own there. King Los, oh yeah, for sure. You know, so that hey, I could vibe out to the music all day, man. I can vibe out to the music all day, man. Planet Asia, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Planet Asia, dope. DV, you say, do I like J. Cole? I don't necessarily dislike him, but I don't be listening to J. Cole like that. It's some dudes that I feel like are slept on that's around, like came out around a similar time that most people like Sky Zoo. That dude is one of the coldest writers ever. Like, dude got all albums, ain't none of them trash. Like Sky Zoo is cold. Like like Sky Zoo is my dude. Fast Shine, that's another one. I feel like those do like I be bumping them. Like I like some of J. Cole stuff be like real hit or miss with me, man. Like his albums don't necessarily be doing much for me, man. But he has a few joints that I'm a rock with. But like Sky Zoo is one of my like that's my dude too. Sky Zoo. Shout out to Sky Zoo, man. Sky Zoo is cold. Torre and all of these individuals, man. Dudes be out here cold. We sleeping. And Shay Noir. Ransom. Ransom is another dude. Ransom is nice. But Shay Noir, she's dope too. Rome Streets. These dudes are cold. But y'all, man, with that being said, man, it's looking like it's about to throw down over here, man. You know, we didn't deviate it from the original subject matter and start talking about music. Y'all gonna I can talk about music for another 3 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to cut it short. I gotta make some moves, get myself ready. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in with the kid, man. I appreciate the love, appreciate the comments, all of that good stuff, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.